Welcome here at the DS Radio Shop, guys. So it's been brought to my attention that obviously our little pet ferret out there in the desert, he seems to think he's got all these copyrights and all this other stuff that he has no idea what he's getting involved with. He is way over his head. Anyhow, so here's a wonderful post that I wrote, and I will put this on my YouTube page because he has no authority over that as well. And this is on my Facebook page, so he can report this as an issue to Facebook all he wants. It's not going to make a difference because no matter what he says, what he does, he's created his own grave basically. So here's what we've got, and like I said, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel so you guys can see more of this. So he can say all his copyright infringements all he wants. All he did was create his own little, logo page type thing, this, that, and the other. But it's okay. He can take my picture and he can put that on there. It says scammer and fraud, and think that doesn't have any kind of defamation of character on my shop or everybody else's shop. He does that too. But when I do this on his shop, he seems to be okay with this. So that's okay, because the guy's got a diaper full of shit, obviously, and it is what it is. So anyhow, this is Mr. Mark Sherman. You can do all you want. I don't give a shit. You're just a little dirty bastard. You're a pedophile. That's all you are, man. And you can tell everybody that you're not. We've got your police report, buddy, and it's all open and public. And everybody can see. There's so many people who've already shared your information. You are who you are, so you can lie all you want. Anyhow, this is what he tried to report to Facebook to have it removed. Unfortunately for him, Facebook is not going to remove this because this is legit and there's nothing copyrighted at all other than he created his own little bullshit here and we added a couple of different things to it. So due to that reason, this is not copyright infringement at all whatsoever because, again, he is not even a legit shop. He has no DBA. He's got nothing. So it says you have been reported for copyright infringement. Well, we've already contacted Facebook and explained all that, and we actually filled out a form for this, and so therefore now my post will remain. So he can kiss ass, and I'm going to post that onto my YouTube here when I get a chance as well. So anyhow, just wanted to share that with everybody as to what this is all about, and I also want to show you. He wants to talk about copyright infringements. Well, guess what? Look at this. Okay, he's in big trouble because he's taken Golden Brand logos and the way he's done this with the writing and the coloring and all his wonderful stuff. These are pages that were previous before him. So because he's got all this stuff, he's taken this from different brands. There's a drink brand, clothing brand, all kinds of different brands. And so because he's using the same titlement, there's a lot of copyright infringements going on right now against him. So he's in deep shit for that as well. And as we can see up above, here he is again from Perry Byrne Diane. Yep, the scam artist is at it again. So Fine Tune CB Shop, one of the biggest fraud people in the world. So here you go, Mark Sherman. Post what you want, report what you want. It will never be taken down. And we've already got several people that are already on to you, buddy. So it is what it is. And you can bash me all you want and run your mouth. And it's a funny thing because you say that I'm the fraud. Well, I got to laugh at this, man, because, you're the one who was a janitor, okay? You used to be a janitor, and then you target Truck CB sales when you used to be a janitor and stuff. Wow. You're just a low-life piece of shit. And you say you've been doing this since the 90s? That's really funny because you've only been doing this for 8 years. And I think that's really funny to see the stuff that you come up with. It really is. And let's see, where did I have this other thing I wanted to show? Let me see. Somewhere's here. I gotta find this here for a second.
It's not just you.
Yeah, I know he's got.
Oh boy, Sherman got me.
Yeah, see, Sherman's trying to get in with everybody. You must have some hard knees there, Sherman, because you got your lips wrapped right around someone's little pogo stick to report all this stuff and copyright infringement and everything else. But that's okay, because you know what? We're all filling out the forms. There's a counter form to fill out. So it is what it is. And that's okay by me. So you can do as you wish, and you can run your mouth, because that's okay. It's all gonna be taken care of. And let me see. I got something here for. I want to show people this too. You want to talk about copyright infringement? Let's get something straight here, buddy. I am a DBA licensed operator. I got my business here, buddy. Okay, I've got my tax ID number. What do you have? Show us a video from complete to the end of an alignment on how to use your equipment, other than just you taking in and playing this petty bullshit of what do you call it? You got your little. Well, I go out 100 megs. I go out this. I go out that, and da 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 da. And you don't do nothing, man. You're friggin' idiot, is what you are. But we're gonna take and go here, and I want people to see something. Let me go to the timeline. There we go.
Keep working. Mud Duck Station number 163 in the desert.
There's your voice, Truman. Okay? The jackass and what you are. He's like a virus. He'll be back. Sit tight.
We have an emergency action. Yeah, there's only one guy. There's only one guy doing these strikers. There's been a lot of others try to follow in my footsteps, like little ankle nippers up.
Following your footsteps. Let's see. 8 years you've been doing this. Huh. 37 plus years I've been doing this. Whose footsteps are you following? Their little ferret in the cage. Wow. It just blows me away. All I can say is you're lucky that you're not here in New York, because let's just say you wouldn't survive up here. There's no way. I would take care of that. Quick, fast, and hurry, buddy. You and your little motorhome. Yeah. So let's go back to this here. Let's listen to what he says about his tuned certified bench. You're in a motorhome.
There's only one guy.
There ain't no certified bench in a motorhome.
There's been a lot of others try to follow in my footsteps, like little ankle nippers out there. But unless they could show you, NIST certified calibrated test equipment, a tuned bench.
Wait. What did he just say? Certified test equipment tuned bench. Wow. Can somebody explain that in detail to me? What a certified, oh my God, a tuned bench. Huh. I got to figure this all out, because apparently all of us professional techs clearly don't know what the hell we're doing. Listen on.
They're just a con artist, If they even show you, some of these guys, there's another screwball over there in New York, DX Radio or something like that.
DX Radio or something like that. Geez, Mark, you can't even take and say my whole shop name. It's called DX Radio Shop, you incompetent dickhead. Okay? And yes, this is my shop, my business, 37 plus years, buddy. And I could dance circles around your little dumbass forever, because you don't know how to use your equipment. You're a YouTube king. All you do is copy what you see on YouTube. You memorize it, and then you turn around and you post your shit. You're just a freaking jackass. Oh, what do we got here? It was just brought to my attention. Oh, let's take a looky here, shall we? Wow. By golden. Yeah, golden. Yeah, you're a golden asshole is what you are. You're the golden goose egg nobody wants.
That guy's a real nutbag right there.
Yep, I'm a real nutbag, huh?
I don't know where these guys come from. Every time you get this new skip cycle, they'll claim they've been doing this stuff for 10, 20, 30 years. We've been out here 50 years on the radio, working on it for 40. Let me tell you, I've seen and heard this stuff from coast to coast. So we got to get back to work.
So, coast to coast. You've heard all this stuff from coast to coast. It makes me laugh. It really does. It makes me laugh, because this guy is a nut job and a half, but he's going to call everybody else a nut job. That's just fascinating. It really is fascinating that Mark Sherman can sit here and run his mouth and tell people that he's got all these copyright infringements and everything else going on. Wow. Anybody can create a logo with any kind of art shop or different software programs, Corel Draw or, Adobe, software. That doesn't mean you got copyright infringement, buddy. Let's get something straight. How about you get a hold of a lawyer Okay, let's start with that. And how about you get yourself a document that's from your state, your attorney, okay, that clearly shows with a notarized statement. Okay, you gotta have that notarized stamp. Not that you understand what they are, but you gotta have that. Okay, to show that you are an LLC, that you are a licensed
I know.
businessman, that you have a DBA, you have a tax ID number, which you clearly do not have because you move too much. You're running out of places to move there, Sherman. And here's the funny thing is that, all the stuff that you say, that you've got cases of radios coming, that you're building these radios. First of all, you don't build radios, okay? They come to the bench, you align them, you tune them, you modify them. You don't build the radios, okay? Those are all made from overseas. You're a jackass and a half, and it's just funny. But that's okay, because, the way I see it is this. I'm not mad at you. I just like to take and put the facts out there for what they are and teach people a little bit of this, that, and the other, and educate people as to what the real McCoy is. And you are just a clear wannabe, nut job that everybody knows about. And no matter what you do, trying to change your web page from, your little fine tune to now you've got this whole golden item, golden brand bullshit. And I laugh. It's funny. I laugh because, you think that someone's going to take and fall for this. You're just waiting for that next person to come along, the next joker to fall for it on your little Icom 7300 and your little striker with your you got your little mixer all hooked up and stuff. Oh, I laugh. And all this stuff that you got going on, it makes me laugh. It does make me laugh. I mean, it's so freaking funny as hell. And look at this. You want to talk about copyright infringement? Look at that. Wow. This is what you did on your page, okay? Right there is your page. Okay? And you want to take and talk about copyright infringement? Well, let's just say one thing, buddy. I have an attorney. You don't. I have the funds for one. You don't. I will see to it that your ass will hang, and you will. So let's just get that straight. So you can take and do what you want. You're bringing me a lot of business along the way, by the way. So I'm very happy for that as well. But yeah, it's amazing. It really is amazing that. Oh, I know I can't even fathom it anymore. I can't even put words in this. How you have this on my page, but then you're going to contact Facebook and say you have copyright infringements for my post. Well, what are you going to contact? YouTube? You're going to contact them too, buddy? Because guess what? It's all over YouTube, and you can't remove it, and you can't remove it from my Facebook because we've already did a counter claim out of that as well. So guess what? All this right here on your page will be removed, and your ass will be going to jail because you don't have no money, so I can't sue you for any money. I wouldn't want your money anyway. All that dirty shit you probably wipe your dirty ass with. So I wouldn't want your dirty money. But what I do want, I want your ass in jail. That's what I want. I want Big Bubba to have himself a nice little toy to play with. And that's going to be you. So you can take and do what you want. You record what you want. You can save all the videos you want. I don't give a damn. Because if you ever step foot up here in New York State, I'll be the first one to grab right a hold of your dumb ass. And I will personally escort you right to the nearest police department, and they'll gladly lock you up. And everyone's going to throw a nice little party that the ferret has been put back into his cage, right where he belongs, in a 6x8 cell. So you can say what you want, do what you want there, little Mr. Sherman, the king technician of all times, that only him can do this, that, and the other. But I laugh. I got to laugh, though, because you only work on strikers. At the same time, you hate the strikers. You bash the striker people. You bash the striker group. But you're the big time on strikers. That's just, oh my God, it's amazing. And all the little pot controls you do on the inside, I know what you do. You are what you claim like everybody else is, the little schemer scammer. That's exactly what you are. And anybody who has to say about pixie dust and hocus pocus, they always said the best magic is right in front of you. And I'll give you this much. You got a good sales pitch. I'll give you that. I will give you that for sure. That's definite. But outside of that, you're the biggest con man ever known to society. And you will always be the biggest con man ever known to society. And anybody who is smart enough to stay away, it's for their very own good. And for the ones in between, the very few far in between that may not get wind of all this stuff yet, and they do happen to send you money, I feel for them because they'll never get the money back, nor will they get a radio back from you. So it's funnier than hell. And just so everybody knows this very clear, and these are facts, so he can run his mouth and say, "Where's the facts?" Everybody can find out for themselves because there is not one distributor who will sell to him because he doesn't have a DBA. Number one, I know that for a fact because I go through 7 distributors, and guess what? None of them. I've had several conversations. None of them have him at all. And they are all aware of all the drama. And a lot of these guys just shake their head and they just, wow, this is crazy. They said, no, we don't deal with people like that. No, we don't have anybody by that name that does anything here as well. And, but he will order things online and then he jacks it up $700-800 for a Striker radio or more because he thinks he does his magic. Well, here's the funny thing, guys. You do your magic on these radios, Mr. Sherman. I laugh because especially these version 2s, what magic are you doing? It's all on the front panel. I can give the sets of numbers, which I've got directly from Striker, so you can't run your mouth that you're the only one who's got this information. It's out there for everybody. It's all open public knowledge, okay? And I can give these numbers, these sets of numbers you can put through on your front panel, and you can get them nice and close, put them on a spectrum analyzer. It's going to look beautiful and perfect. And so you don't need to do much with those radios. They're all preset. You know, you don't need any coils turned. There are no, let me emphasize that and elaborate and capitalize, no adjustments on the motherboard of those radios. None whatsoever. So what bullshit are you feeding people about you are doing your magic and you have to go through and upgrade this, that, and the other, and you're charging $800 some dollars for a damn radio that's not even worth it. And especially after you get your fingers inside. And if you could put these little marks inside of a radio, geez, let me ask you something there, Sherman boy. Don't you think you'd want a sticker or a label or some sort to advertise your work if you're such a damn good tech? Wow, I know of a lot of technicians, including me, who put labels inside radios because we're not ashamed. We're not afraid. And we do excellent work. And we stand by our work. That'd be like contacting, I don't know, some roofing company. Well, they got a logo on the side of the damn truck. Well, are they embarrassed because they put a roof up and they don't want to be nitpicked at because God forbid they made a mistake, so they don't put no ads on the trucks? Well, if they don't put an ad on the truck, well, how the hell are you supposed to know what company they are and who's putting the roof up on the damn house? So of course you want to put logos all over the place because you want to make sure you stand tall and show people that, yeah, this is what I do. Okay, well, cool. Well, guess what? I put my labels in radios. So where the hell is your little tiny mark that you put inside these radios that you say people discredit you for? You discredit yourself because you're a low-life scumbag and you don't know what the hell you're doing. That's what you do. So, but it's so funny that you can sit here, run your mouth, and let me back this up again.
Hey, I gotta keep working. Mud Duck Station number 163 in the desert. Back to the bench.
It's so funny how you can run your mouth though to people and say that all these other shops suck. Wow, there's so many shops been around longer than I have. I've been in this over 37 years. And you have only been doing this for 8 years, since 2015, when you used to be a janitor at the damn truck stop. What a low-life scumbag.
Ankle nippers out there, but unless they can show you, NIST certified calibrated testing.
Wow. NSC certified calibrated test equipment. I laugh at this a lot. It's really funny. So anyways, well, good luck with that, and we'll take care of this later. So enjoy, guys.
1 second, sir.